Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium. I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a request for Howl on Patreon. Spider, the video game. The song is called Lab Floor, Lab Top. I don't know anything about this. I've never even seen this. And from what I can see, it is a spider holding a gun and also a Rambo style knife. No idea. I don't know, just looking at the cover art is wild. This is composed by Barry Leach or Leitch. I don't know what to expect. Just based on the cover art of this game. Yeah, actually I have no idea. But anyways, I can tell you for sure that this is the only request for this game. So I'm gonna just assume it's very niche. Spider the video game, Lab Floor, Laptop. Let's go. Synths. This is kind of cool so far, actually. I mean, it's cool. I'm just confused. Very progressive, very... It almost sounds like a crawling from a spider. Oh. A little synth lead. I'm gonna look this game up. So it's kind of Halloween-like a little bit. Ooh, outro? That's nice, actually. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's cruel, man. That is actually cruel that they would add that little cool guitar part at the very end, which makes me believe that might that lead to another song or something right away. That was good. That little doom, doom. Okay. Kind of caught me off guard with the. I don't know what to expect. I figured it'd be kind of weird, but I don't know to what capacity. But I wasn't expecting the amount of like genre play. We had just this kind of droney synth stuff, kind of creepy. I figured it'd be maybe creepy, just based on that. I don't know if it's a scary game or not. Which, by the way, I have the info pulled up here, but I haven't read it yet. But then I saw like the gun and the knife, and I'm like, this has to be like kind of comical or something, like satire. But then the these like electric guitar, it sounded like a Rammstein song or Rammstein song. It has that very kind of similar energy where it's like doesn't take itself too seriously, but it's still kind of heavy. That's the kind of vibe I get with Rammstein. This is. Yeah, I don't know. Just it caught me off guard. Everything sounded really cool though. I'm not sure if they were real guitars. I think they were MIDI. It's hard to tell, especially like in the PlayStation era where CD quality was introduced, but there were still limitations. Yeah, we had palm mutes. But then we had these kind of. It wasn't. It didn't have like a central theme throughout the whole song. It just kind of kept shifting around. And at first, to me, the whole thing had a sort of cavern, dark cave vibe. And then I saw the title again. I was like, oh, lab floor, laptop, which is an interesting title, but it's like, you know, instead of just like laboratory or lab, it's two places. It says two places. So maybe this is kind of a song that doesn't play like this in the game, where maybe the beginning of the song is, you know, X place and then other place is the other part of the song. So maybe it's like a kind of a dynamic song type of thing. It could be, because in a way it did sound sort of like two songs. But I guess now that I see the title, I kind of get some sort of scientific. I mean, just with the like little creaks and synthy stuff, I get sort of, you know, beakers and experimentation. But to be honest, I have no idea. So now let me read what's going on here. Spider the video game is a 2.5D platform game developed by Boss Game Studios and published by BMG Interactive. The player takes the role of a cybernetic spider within which the mind of its creator, Dr. Michael Kelly, has been implanted. 1997 from Rockstar Games? I never even heard of this. You know, this is like, I feel like I've at least seen or have heard of a good amount of games. Obviously, I stopped playing like in my teens and like my adulthood, but I owned a PlayStation, and I was a kid during the PlayStation era. So you know, kids, they know everything. They know everything. They know what's out there. I used to read magazines, you know, all that stuff. And yeah, I've never seen or heard of this. So I don't know if it was like an international release. I didn't check that. But to be totally fair, when this released, I was like very young. I'm talking like very young. But still, you know, I don't know. It is. What I'm getting at is like, for my nerdom as a kid, for me not to have heard of it is kind of bizarre. Unless it was like, you know, to a certain region, or maybe it's just so out of the things that I played at the time. But either way, I'm just saying I've never heard of it whatsoever. But it does have the aesthetic though of like the late 90s. It's like the way that image looks. It kind of looks like the first iteration of Photoshop type of thing. Just the way it's like colorized and everything. I really like that acoustic part at the end. I kind of wish more was happening there. What I get from this overall is kind of passion project. Maybe it didn't sell too well. Let me see how many views this has. 23,000. Now, it's a lot, right? But think about it this way. One, it's from 1997. So theoretically it should have a lot more. Also, this was released, this, excuse me, this video was uploaded 2008, which is like YouTube, oh God, what's the word I'm thinking of? I can't even think of the word right now, but like basically YouTube was a baby. And to only have 23,000 views from then till now, it's not a lot. So that is like niche community. And I figure like whoever comments on this video, I'm going to really pay attention to these comments because yeah, there's going to be people that have never played it and just hear it with me. And thank you guys for that because you get to discover stuff with me. But then there's going to be those people that like, oh my God, what is this doing here? I can't believe it. And someone's like, you know what I mean? So, and those are the real passionate comments, and this were, you know, because you never know where your love for video games or video game music can stem from. Maybe it came from this. Imagine this being your first game or something, and you heard that song and it like really stuck with you, and then here you are. You know what I mean? You just never know. For every person that watches these, they all have a different backstory, which is great. I love that, but you would never know. Now, as far as Barry Leitch, I don't know anything about them, or if I've covered them before, I have no clue. I don't know anything about what's going on here. All I can tell you is that it sounded good, the quality was really nice, and I liked it, but I really liked the outro. And I wish I can hear more. So please, if you know anything about this game, if you played it, even if you've heard about it, let me know. Even if you're not like a regular commentator or a lurker, if you've even seen it like at a video store or something, just say like, yeah, I've heard of it. Because I'm really curious. This might be one of the like rarer games on the channel. I just have a feeling. I have some videos that are like that. They have like really like low views because it's just no one really has heard of it besides people that want to hear something for the first time. I just have a feeling this is going to be one of them. But we'll see. Anyways, thank you, Hal, for that. And thanks to you for watching. Thanks to everyone that you see here. And shout out to Barry for the composition. Let me know what the song title means too. What's up with that? Lab floor, lab top. My name is Jesse in the Auditorium. I hope you have a nice night. Take it easy.